The main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the red corner with his head trainer, Joseph Germain. Wearing black with silver. 39 victories. Cardiff 39 fights, 35 victories. Carlos Takam! Fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing white with green, he captured Olympic gold in 2012, and now, as a professional, 19 fighting, defending, undefeated Anthony Joshua.
Defend yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
90,000 at Wembley. Will it be Joshua with ease, or is there a sensation of
shots and really go for broke? We're going to see
New Zealand with Joseph Parker. He went into the 10th with Allegra. Had his finest hour at Wembley when he had the cut.
Yeah, nice shot, jab. You know, as good as you are, as good as Joshua knows he or thinks he is, he just relax into it, get the jab going. There's so much it's to shots.
Towering over Carlos Takam. He's on the back foot. Tries the left hook, but he was in shape.
You know, he's relaxed, he's concentrating. This is all I want to start. He's on his back foot. Joshua, you know, just flick out that sharp jab.
And the black and silver of Carlos Takam from Noisy-le-Grand, just that he can do well here. Not promising us he's going to become the new world champion. And a very different one to Pulev.
Very different. Straight in with a head there, actually.
Too, when Dylan White caught him. And Takam aiming to crunch a left hook over.
It looked like a heavy clash of heads. Josh looking like he's going to work here slightly. But
there you see it. Bleeding profusely. That's not going to be good. And that certainly spurred Joshua on to start.
Put some nice shots together there, Joshua. Maybe, you know,
put a jab right on that affected area. A bit wild from Joshua, but there's a still backing off, Carl.
There's a lot of blood and a lot of...
Still focused. Joshua, his eyes not leaving, not wobbled, not shaken, nothing like that, but the nose is...
It's only going to see Kane for Carlos Takam. Anthony will fight.
Here's a third round.
As soon as that gap's closed, he's certainly not going looking. See his eyes watering and the nosebleed, which we've talked about, and
he 3 punches away from losing his unbeaten record in that Titanic.
So we're just trying to settle down, just trying to get in range of that jab, looking for the right hand. He's been headbutted again there.
And the left hand from Takam, and Joshua.
Here Joshua as he backs up Takam, so he's going to be looking to put some power. I feel like he wants to get straight down to business, Josh, and try and make an impression on Takam because he's annoyed.
I think he likes it. Tries the body as well. Takam, Crusher Smith in a massive upset.
But he looks capable, doesn't he? He's moving around the ring.
Takam with the jab and come down the sides with the right hook, and I think that will be a
corner, just giving him a real confidence boost there. He was with Jean Takam up, not rush things here.
I think he does. I think he needs to back him up behind the relaxed jab. Just that aggressive counter from Takam, because he's looking at firing back.
There'll be stamina issues if Joshua doesn't stop him early. That really fight to Ross Purity a bit like that when he outlasted him in the Ukraine, but Joshua has that
cut there at the right time,
and that's a nasty cut for Takam. He's complaining, and Joshua will be right on him.
Like what Joshua needed, he needed a sign, something to get him back, and he's opened a nice cut up there. A big cut.
That the fight could carry on much longer with that cut. It's really bad, and Takam, both still standing, and Takam's going to go for it. Oh, but Joshua has to put a glove down there. Carlos Takam, he's in pain. Carlos Takam goes back to his corner. There's the bell. The eye
is blocking his vision. I think he's going to just go for it now and try and land something effective on Josh.
Carl, you can see he's wincing. It's affecting him, and he must never have been cut like this before. This is
planting his feet and really going for it now, Joshua.
Good work.
Have a look at the cut. The doctor's going to come in. The doctor says go on, but Takam
was over that, and his predatory instincts, we've seen it in the past. I think he's going to try and close the show here, Joshua.
right eye. Joshua dabs in his nose, and there's blood as well.
He just needs to keep himself composed. But Takam's still dangerous.
The leather, Carlos Takam trying the rights and left. Joshua would have had to deal with Kubrat Pulev.
You can see that both are wounded, but it seems like Anthony Joshua is dealing with
There, Joshua. Takam standing up to it well, but they were hurtful punches from Joshua.
He's so down through this, but Takam, stubborn, brave.
It's a horrendous cut at him, to be fair to Carlos Takam, and he's shipping an awful lot of punishment.
Really bad, the cut. They're going to have another look at it, I'm sure, in between the rounds. Two warriors from Noisy-le-Grand in Paris. Father Cam
threw a lot of punches. Is he feeling the pace of that last round? Who certainly...
And we were talking, Carl, that if Takam... Right hand from Joshua there. Back Takam comes from Carlos Takam to go in with the most feared man possibly who's in recess in the heavyweight world. And he's taking Joshua's punches.
He's taking it with his loading, so he's putting heavy shots together.
Oh, good uppercut though. Joshua found it.
Nice
Did that
uppercut
to Klitschko, and that was a perfect punch. Takam just wobbled there, and the eye is a complete mess.
Ended with an injury or a cut. We want to see this fight finished conclusively.
Takam, he's touched down once. He's trying to...
Around the body of Joshua, and that will affect him later on, but you just get the feeling this fight isn't going very far, anything for Takam, because he's just under relentless pressure getting caught. He's in this fight,
And he's digging in.
It's what makes us common. Carlos Takam, respect you fighters so much. There's a cut on the both eyes, Cat, and he's still blasting.
Two big shots from Joshua, and he fights straight back with hooks of his own, landing on Joshua's chin. Here, he's injured, he's on his back foot, he's bleeding heavy, but he's still firing back.
Championship fighters have. Anthony Joshua picked these things up also while this fight's going on.
Right hand from...
We're talking about ahead of the game against Deontay Wilder.
Big shots from Carlos Takam. He's still striking that he loves so much, standing him in excellent stead, but these punches have been...
Showing a bit of bravery there himself, firing back after getting caught with shots
like this.
Well, I think Joshua's
Big
feeling
right
it.
hand from Joshua.
Talking to Takam. This 1 minute rest will serve him well. Good round.
Superstar. But boxing's enough this.
He's not out of this now, but he's been getting hit back. But he's still in here. He's still looking fresh. He's still...
The only thing I could say he's not doing at the moment, and be a bit busier with that jab at him.
Time of the fight.
Doesn't... Well, you've got to give Takam massive respect for staying in there and trying.
Problems, you leave gaps over the top, into the middle, round the head.
Didn't have easy nights with them. Big Stewart. And again a left hook, and Takam says, come on then. What's this?
Body and head work there from Joshua. Two nice hooks to the...
It's sheer self-belief from... It's that one opportunity ever happens. He can go back to France and back to his family in the body. Takam says, doesn't matter where you hit me, medically everything's fine. Of everybody who's enjoying this one, Joshua, who's
short, thick, he's a good, solid heavyweight, and Anthony's finding out tonight.
But he's not having it all his own way. He's not dictating every second of every round.
Takam still light on his hold, but no real signs.
Of good right hand from Takam, but
35 wins, Carlos Takam. He's not a powder puncher, and maybe later on
to go here.
The jab from Anthony Joshua is really affecting Carlos Takam.
About Anthony Joshua.
Slowed down. We're to round 9. He's slowed down. Maybe because he wants to. Maybe he wants to take his time about
coming forward. Maybe that was always the plan from their camp. Of course, got the edge in power.
That was a lovely...
Well, but remember, he damaged his nose very early on. Who's fought with bad cuts to both eyes, rolling on, and he still is coming.
Still swinging away. It's not a big problem for Joshua, but he's breathing heavy now. He's feeling the pace of these rounds. He's working.
An opportunity for Anthony Joshua to land one of them big shots. Let's not forget, you know, punching his arsenal, so don't be surprised if we see the end.
Good punishment, because Takam's not going to win this. Anthony Joshua now retain outstanding as a challenger, and his freshness that got him through what was a torrid.
So he's not happy about that stoppage.
Could have got hurt there. What I'll say is, he's 1 or 2 punches from going to sleep in my
From him about the nose, about the grit and toughness.
Off smiling. Phil Edwards, very experienced referee, having a look at these damaging shots going in. Jake,
you
to
see him
show
slow.
that he's hurt, he's slowed down. I mean, Takam wanted the moral victory.
Yes.
I think he wanted to hear the final bell.
And I think the crowd's why they're booing. No one boos at an Anthony Joshua fight, but I understand where they're coming from. He has a moral victory tonight by getting as far as he did, but ultimately,
Difficult decision for Phil Edwards to make. But Anthony Joshua looked like moments and some defensive issues probably to tend. What we'll remember from this is the effort, energy and substance.
it's big drastic changes with very short notice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 1 minute, 34 seconds of WBA heavyweight champion of the world.
Lovely guy, Carlos Takam, as well. He's been nothing. Carlos Takam, that's just the man, isn't it?
He does, yeah. I mean, he didn't come to make the numbers up, did he?
Was that fight everything that you expected it would be? A tough, bloody battle. Listen, I come to fight. I don't sit on the edge and make decisions. Down round by round, and unfortunately, the ref stopped it before. He's like, you know, like Holyfield, coming under, popping up. But IBO, the WBA and the IBF belt, and they have mandatories. I've got my family here as well. So thank you all very much. There you go, congratulations, well done.
I want to see him come back to the sport. Anthony Joshua wants to be in the real fights. I promise the flag, fine. That's what Anthony Joshua has done, but I promise you he will fight anyone.
You're getting a great round of applause from the fans here.
I respect Antonio. Antonio is a great champion. I respect him.
Voters for a full camp and a rematch.
Yeah, I won the
Continues. Got to talk about the stoppage, Johnny, straight away. Too early in your eyes, social media.
Just gained 80,000 plus fans with the display he's put on that first fight in Manchester. Everybody wants a definitive finish. He won.
Knows he's fighting someone that hasn't had a 12-week camp. It's difficult, you know, complacency is a subconscious thing. There's no doubt about it. The stoppage was premature. Was it going to come anyway? Maybe it would have done, but it was definitely...
In the second round, Joshua, clash of heads, surprise.
What happened is, after this clash of heads, boom, right in the nose. But
That is the point, Johnny. You turn to me.
exactly. So what happens is, every punch he's throwing at this man to take him out of there, but then he realised Takam's cute enough to slip the shot, somebody out with every shot you throw, and you look at him, he's tightening up, he's trying to load up with every shot. He's missing his, because now he's thinking, I should not have given a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Johnny's very similar to another fighter who was
There you go.
but a little bit
Same
cuter
gym.
on the inside. John Mark Womack was more...
He was slipping, he was
Skills
rolling on the
man.
shots, he was getting close, he was riding the shots, you know, he was very crafty in there. And
It's 2 rounds, and the rounds after that, that's when he's loading up thinking, I want you out of here. But Takam was
stoppages premature. So what could have Anthony have done different tonight? Because for me,
he just looked a little bit flat, and sometimes when someone pulls out and that happens,
it's hard.
It's hard.